Hey you guys, so I want to go over how I apply my water slide images to my tumblers. So the supplies you'll need is your sealed water slide. This is transparent water slide. I sealed it with Rust-Oleum clear gloss spray 3 times. Then I did Plasti Dip once, and then I did the clear gloss spray one quick time over the Plasti Dip. So 3 separate spraying events going on. So you're gonna need your water slide. You're gonna need some water in a container that's wide enough for your water slide to sit in. You're gonna need your tumblers that have already been epoxied and coffee filters. I use coffee filters because it reduces the amount of lint or particles that could get trapped under the epoxy. So, got 2 on here. All right, so I'm gonna apply this one first. So I'm just going to put it in the water, and I put it face down initially, and then I'll flip it over, and then I'll press down on it so that the water slide does not curl up on me. And make it hard to apply. I just hold it down until it lays flat. All right. Now it doesn't take long for the water slide to come off of the backing. So we'll just let that soak for a little bit. And then I'm going to take my hand and I'm going to apply some water on my tumbler. So it depends if you know the person is right-handed. If they want to be looking at the decal, you'll put it on front. If they want the decal to face away from them, you'll put it on back. But I'm going to put it this way. So I'm going to check on the water slide, and I'm just going to try and see if I can pull it off the backing really gently. And it moved a little bit, but it wasn't completely ready, so I'm going to let it soak just a little bit more. So when you're doing this, you want to have a wet tumbler and you want to have wet hands. Okay. And then it should be ready. Like, we'll go like this. And you see it came off the backing. So I'm just going to do it just a little bit so it hangs off just a little bit. And then I'm going to lay it across. Okay. And that's what we got. Then I'll take my coffee filter and I'll just get it slightly wet. I don't want it soaking, just a little damp. And I'm just going to start in the middle and work my way out. I actually want to move this down a little bit because it's going to have drips. Start in the middle. Work my way out and smooth any of the water that's underneath the water slide or any air bubbles. And I'm just going to smooth them out. Yep. I didn't even pay attention to that. That's like way over. I'm going to lift this up and I'm going to place it again. Let's go ahead and re-wet the tumbler. There we go. And that is one of the things about using the process to seal it, the clear spray, the plasti dip, and then the clear spray, because you saw I was able to lift it up and remove it off of there. So you're just gonna smooth. And I always start in the middle and work my way out to get any of the water and air bubbles trapped underneath. And I'm just going to check and make sure that there's no water or air bubbles. And then that one's applied. And you can barely see the outline of the water slide. And once the epoxy goes over that, you won't be able to see it at all. And we'll take the second one and we'll do the same thing. I'll place it face down in the water and hold it down for a little bit. And then I'll take it and flip it over and I'll press down. I'm not really sure why I do it that way, but I know I don't want the backing to come off while it's upside down, while it's face down, because in the backing, it'll be hard to get off out of the pan. And then I'm going to apply water to my tumbler. I think I want it on this side. I like the way the glitter looks better this side. And then I'm going to check. I'm just going to see if I can move it off and know it's not coming off yet. So I'll let it soak some more. And then I'll check it again. And there, it released. Yeah. So I'll take it, hold it, and then slide the backing down. I might need to move it over here. Maybe here. I'm going to cut some of it. All right. Go ahead and get the tumbler wet so I can move this around. And then squeeze some of that water off of here. And then the same process, I'm going to start in the middle. Like I'm going to hold it down because I don't want it to move. And I'm going to start in the middle and I'm going to push out. And I'm going to remove any of the water air bubbles that's trapped underneath the water slide. And I just take my time and make sure I get all that water out of there. And that it's laying flat. And just smooth it out. All right. And you can hardly even see the outline. And that's how I apply the water slide. And I'll let this dry for a couple hours, and then I'll apply my epoxy. And then I'll do the drips.